Yeah, great to see all of you. So basically what we do, we generate energy from the windows. How we do that?
Do you want to share your screen or do you want to do? Okay, there we go.
Let's take a look. So on the picture, you may see our product installed on the World Trade Center of Barcelona. So take a look at the problem. About 40% of electricity is spent in the modern cities on air conditioning. And more we use air conditioning, more we heat our planet. But how we can mitigate global warming and increase our energy efficiency? So we believe the green energy is a solution. But smart cities are limited in space to install rooftop solar panels. And the good news, they have practically unlimited vertical space, which can be utilized with help of our technology for the green energy generation. Solar gaps is advancing the way of how future cities will be powered. Our technology is smart photovoltaic blinds that automatically track the sun to attract the highest efficiency, to have the highest efficiency and generate energy all day long. As a result, you will save up to 30% on your energy bill. Our current presence is we already made about 300 installations worldwide, 20 plus distributors selling our product in 20 countries. Competition to our product is ordinary blinds, which doesn't generate energy and doesn't give you so much value as solar gaps. So basically, our product pay for themselves in 5 years. With solar panels, you can still generate energy, but this energy can be easily wasted toward air conditioning. And solar glass is quite expensive and not efficient for now. So our product is a plug-and-play device. So you basically install solar gaps on the window and connect to the wall outlet with grid-tie inverter, and it automatically power all devices in your home. In countries like Italy, it's allowed to connect up to 900 watts. In Germany, 600 watts without any permission. So basically, you can install solar gaps by yourself. Core features of our product is definitely generation of energy, auto tracking mode, which can be automatically switched on by app, and significant carbon footprint reduction and integration with majority of smart home systems. Advantage for enterprise customers is definitely reputation for their buildings, certification like LEED and BREEAM, which allows high level and social responsible companies. We started 5 years ago from NASA Center, and I finished Singularity University in California. We applied for the first patents. Then it was selected by Hux Accelerator. We received a certification for our product and Amazon Award. Then we start manufacturing of our blinds. We received Smart E-Energy Award in Munich Expo and 1 million grant from the Horizon 2020. And we start scaling our manufacturing. For now, we have fully started manufacturing of our products that we supply to 20 distributors worldwide. As you see, market is booming and is significantly increased during the last aggression from Russia, and we see potential growth in Germany and Spain, all Europe basically. While Solar Gaps is focusing on R&D, marketing, and supply chain management, our local partners can benefit from the large-scale projects focused on the sales, installation, and maintenance. So we provide clear price structure so our dealer can benefit from that. We have a great team which combined a lot of expertise in IoT development, hardware development, solar, big solar plant installation, and business development flows. Here's some pictures that you may see our product installed in Netherlands, in Italy, Germany as well. We have a number of
1 minute warning.
We have a number of B2B projects we did recently. One of them in Portugal with EDP Renewables. And also we are doing currently a large project in Germany with some big DIY reseller called Hellweg. So this year it can be up to 10 million in sales with Hellweg. So basically they have 200 stores where Solar Gaps they will sell. Our steps, we are raising 3 million to increase our presence in Europe, to start a few assembling center. For instance, one of them will be in Poland by the end of this year. yes, that's basically what I want to say. So we was featured by TechCrunch, Mashable, Wearable, and so on. And as TechCrunch said, EV was become powerful with solar gaps. Thank you so much.
Really cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready for a question?
Go ahead, Mascha.
I just wanted to say, I think Matt is muted. I don't know if you're aware.
I am muted. Aha, very good, very good. Take it away.
Thank you very much for the pitch. I would be interested, can you elaborate a bit more on your go-to-market? And also, do you only sell to B2B customers or also private households?
This started from the B2C just to showcase like possible installation for our product. Now we have big, as I mentioned, reseller and also some kind of government funded projects. For instance, we on Friday we started POC with City of Zurich. So it will be large scaling in Switzerland this year. So I hope that we can jump to B2B market very, very fast. It definitely requires a lot of like trust and also insurance and funding to be able to grow as fast as we see this market now growing. That's why we looking for support to support our growth. Yeah. Yeah, and all the like design bureau, all the designers. So we recently also did one project in Zurich with René Architects, who implemented our product on their multifamily buildings, and they're supposed to build a 4,000 building of such kind. So definitely like first POC, and then they start to scale.
Mm-hmm.
What company was that? I'm based in Zurich.
René Architect near the Zurich. I will send you pictures right away. Our presentation. Yeah.
Very cool.
And also picture with Stadt of Zurich and solar gaps as of doing first POC.
One potential just kind of challenge or complication. What happens when people are in the offices and want to have the windows open, but also be charging solar?
Yeah, that's why we have a lot of automation. When people like enter into the room, blind can gives you like a lot of light, and then when you left your office, blinds can go to the maximum energy efficient position. Also with your house, you can you can operate it by your phone, so you can set different scenario. So there is no compromise between the comfort and energy efficiency. So you will choose always best scenario wherever you want. And it's also has some gaps between them, so it's not fully like dark anyway. So you still feel comfortable inside.
How much output is such a blind generating? Like, how does it compare in terms of energy efficiency with a traditional PV system?
Yes, we're using high efficiency solar module from SunPower with efficiency 22.5%, and we can reach 100 watt per square meter. So basically, a standard window, it's about 500 watt per hour. So it's enough to power air conditioning for free for many cases. So we have many cases of B2C installation when air conditioning powers directly from the solar gaps. So that's our like key selling point: free air conditioning for everyone and free energy from the windows.
What's the payback period?
In Switzerland and Germany, like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, in the US, depending on the state, in New York area, we currently like in discussion with a few very large owners of commercial property, very large, and payback period also the same, 4 or 5 years, not more.
How does it compare in cost to, because so I've seen a lot of companies doing, like we call them in German, like balcony solar installations. And I mean, the advantage of them is that you like the installation isn't that difficult, that you can just like kind of plug them into the energy system. I guess that's the same for you guys. You just are plugged, like pulled and plugged in.
Yeah, similar, and now it's much easier to do all this connection. As I mentioned, in Germany, up to 600 watt, you may connect easily. without permission. In Italy, 800 watt, and in different European countries, they simplify process.
And so you compared like the price comparison, or like the comparison you mentioned to Mascha, was it compared to like normal PV panels, like go on the roof, but also or also like those cheaper balcony solar panels, because this is like an option too, right?
Yeah, it's an option if you have balcony, but most of office buildings, of hotels and so on doesn't have balconies, so they have flat glass surface which can be utilized for our like product. Yeah, and definitely if you talk about the labor cost, it's for rooftop solar panels, it's about 30%, even 50%. So our product easy to install, easy to maintain. It doesn't have problem with a hail or storm. We have a video from Port of Barcelona where our blinds withstand 100 kilometers per hour wind speed by storm of Gloria. So we have a number of feedback from B2B that will like gives all the benefits of our like technology.
And the blinds, are you producing themselves? And like, are you completely flexible with the type of blinds and like, I don't know, shapes and so on you can produce? Or
mostly we are using the common system for Venetian blinds, C80, which is very popular in Europe. And for instance, in Switzerland, we are working with some companies. Last week I met Regazzi, so they are doing blinds. So also we work for some time with Schenker Storen. So it's a lot of companies in Germany like Varema and so on. So we don't want to disrupt this part. We want to empower the local manufacturer to produce our product. So we want to license manufacturing for them and start scaling very, very fast.
What do you see as the biggest hurdle for rolling this out? And in terms of you guys, who do you see as the biggest competitor? Is the competitor rooftop solar? Is it other energy saving systems? Is it we had a solid fuel cell company on here that was converting from natural gas. Where do you see the big competition, and who's the ideal customer for this? Is it hotels? Is it malls, as you said, office buildings?
Yes, any surface which cannot like afford or any buildings that cannot afford rooftop installation. My personal recommendation, if you can install on the roof, it's great, but then you need to think about the facade, which is also can be a part of energy production capacity. Most competition from the source rooftop solar. But keep in mind, about 70% of population doesn't have roof to mount solar panels. So basically, it's 100 times more market that we want to address.
Why put it on the shades versus just on the building space?
It's very easy. So when we generate 100 watt per square meter, we also prevent about 300 watts of heat energy which comes through the window during the summertime that anyway should be cooled down. So we're solving the biggest problems with cooling buildings and also with generating energy. So by combining this key proposition, we can give much more value for the end customer.
But what percentage of office buildings are having their blinds closed the majority of the sunny day?
In Switzerland, it's, I don't know, maybe 70%, in Germany, a lot. So basically all the buildings in Europe require to have outside shade by design. So they have special recommendation to install shades instead of using air conditioning. And by doing so, we also given the additional reason why they need to not. It's like a more sustainable way of using real estate. I work for real estate for more than 10 years, and I understand how to make it more greener.